Well, hello, good day. I am here at Pacific View Memorial Park, and we are facing Lagunita Court. Today we're going to talk about the founder of Toastmasters International. They are, this year, celebrating their 100th anniversary. You can reach them at toastmasters.org. They are a nonprofit educational organization. They were specifically founded to teach public speaking skills, confidence, and leadership to young men. Eventually that came to include young women too. They meet in person and also online. Members prepare and deliver speeches. They respond to impromptu questions. They give and receive constructive feedback. It's through this regular practice that members are empowered to meet personal and professional communication goals. Today they are headquartered in Englewood, Colorado. They have approximately 270,000 members worldwide. They are in all continents of the world. There's more than 14,200 clubs in 148 countries. Originally, however, they were headquartered in Santa Ana, California, which is not very far from here. I lived in Santa Ana for 2 years. I worked there for 14 years. So from Santa Ana, they branched out throughout the world. Toastmasters International was founded and set up by Ralph Smedley. He was born March 24th, 1905 in Waverly, Illinois. He was a 1903 graduate from Illinois Wesleyan University. He was also the educational director for the Bloomington, Illinois YMCA, and that's essentially where he started the Toastmasters Club. It wasn't called Toastmasters as yet. He wanted to train young boys and men in speech and how to face an audience, how to express their thoughts, build confidence, build leadership skills. He envisioned it as a weekly social club, hosting short speeches, debates, work in chairmanship. The members took turns, 5-6 minutes each, while others served as speech evaluators. The General Secretary of the YMCA named the club the Toastmasters Club. The idea was popular among the locals over there in Bloomington, and they branched out to Freeport, Illinois, where he decided to expand his club to a new city, but it didn't really catch on at that time. This was in 1905. He founded the organization years later, in 1924 at the YMCA of Santa Ana, California. It originated as a set of classes aiming to improve the communication skills of young men. It was eventually incorporated under California law in 1932. From then on, from Santa Ana, the concept became a hit. Men traveled from adjacent communities to Santa Ana to sit in on the Toastmasters meetings. They asked how they could start their own chapters. Mr. Smedley kept his day job at the YMCA because he couldn't possibly have lived on Toastmasters at the time. His theory about public speaking was that a person should address a group exactly as he would just one person, one-on-one. That's why the idea caught on, because his audience thought it was very personable. President Franklin Roosevelt's fireside chats, FDR's fireside chats, were a lot like that. If you know your history, Franklin Roosevelt addressed the American people on radio, and he called them the fireside chats about relevant issues of the day and about getting America through the war. Other radio personalities adopted this style. I was always a fan of Bill Pierce of Night Sounds. Bill Pierce died many years ago. He talked to his audience as if they were one person. I always felt that he was talking to me personally. So anyway, people around the world adopted Smedley's style of communication as he trained other men to be good communicators. In 1941, the organization was eventually large enough to hire him as their full-time leader. So he gave up his job as a general secretary of the Santa Ana YMCA. He rented a small 12 by 16 foot office space in downtown Santa Ana. The Toastmasters in Santa Ana is still going strong today, incidentally. He handled the organization's growing correspondence. He wrote 2 manuals, the basic training and beyond basic training. Toastmasters still use it. Now his crypt is just a few steps down this hall. And for it, it's right, ooh, let my eyes adjust from the sun. It's right here. And here he is. He was born 1878, died in 1965 at 87 years of age. Specifically says he was the founder of Toastmasters International. A truly great man. This is his wife, Frances Smedley. They married in 1903. And Toastmasters, if you've, I've never been a part of Toastmasters. I had one client that was a member of Toastmasters many years ago. But anyway, Toastmasters, their material has been used by very, very famous companies like Apple, Amazon, General Electric, JP Morgan Chase, Northrop Grumman, Pfizer, State Farm Insurance, UPS. And today, now, this year, they're celebrating their 100th anniversary. They're going stronger than ever. So this is another notable personality that's buried here in Pacific View Memorial Park in Corona del Mar. Rest in peace to Ralph Smedley.